Hey guys, Claude here, and I just want to share a real quick idea. So it's based on like a kind of a 3-note pattern. It's based on these like diatonic 6th intervals. So I always think of things like in terms of the Mixolydian for blues. You know, if I'm in G, you can start playing around with like harmonizing the Mixolydian scale. So now these kinds of 6 intervals skip a string. So you could do this on any of the string sets, but let's just take, for example, the G string and the high E string. We skip over the B string. So first step, just like work on learning your harmonizing your 6 intervals up the neck. So so what you're going to do now is you're going to play, you're going to take the lower note and then you're going to start one note back within the diatonic scale or within the Mixolydian scale. So this note is like my B and then my high G. So what I can do, I'll start on the A and I can slide. So you can use whatever finger is comfortable. This is like, I could use my middle finger here. So just and then the next one. It's kind of cool because where we leave off on the G string, we'll pick right back up again. So there's like 2nd fret to the 4th fret. Now I'll start on the 4th fret. Okay, and don't forget to practice going the other way. So, yeah, you can slide back if you want. So, but the basic pattern is just, you know, that kind of a thing. And I think it's kind of cool. It's like, it's what I call like built-in music. You know, I kind of got inspired by this concept from like George Van Epps, the great jazz guitarist, and just a lot of his stuff is like kind of gets, I don't know if he calls it that, like built-in music. That's what I call it. But certain patterns, they're very like formulaic. It's just, you know, diatonic 6 and you just add one note below. But it ends up being very musical. So there's a lot of like built-in music right in the chords, in the scales, in the arpeggios. And just, you know, maybe that's not like a complete song or anything, but you can come up with lots of interesting stuff. Of course, there's, you know, the brown-eyed girl riff. But that's more of like, you know, hitting the 2 notes together. This is more of a single note. And again, you always want to relate that back to the blues if you're a blues guy or a blues gal, like I'm a blues person. So, and don't forget to try the other string sets. You always get these very different sounds when you start harmonizing versus just playing single notes. So it's always good to combine those. You'll get some really cool stuff when you combine all that. So I'm rambling at this point. Leave me a comment if you don't mind. Have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you soon.